Welcome everyone to your 60 minutes community vinyasa class. My name is Michelle. Very happy to be here. Today our flow is, I call it all around the world flow. So we are gonna moving in all sorts of directions. We are gonna face towards the front of our mat, the back of our mat, both sides of our mat. So just making sure you have space wherever you're practice from. And we will get started lying down on your back. So just find your way to lie down on your back, taking a moment to settle in your space. And if it's comfortable for you, find a Subtabana Konasana, so butterfly leg. So soles of the feet to touch and just let your knees gently fall open. If this is too much for your hips, you can just bend your knees and have both legs bend. So pick the pose that's comfortable for you. Your arms can reach long towards your head. So feel a gentle stretch towards your front side body, your arms, down to your hips, your groin. You can close your eyes, taking a moment to notice your breath. And take a big breath in through the nose. Feel your chest expand, your belly expand, your side body expand, even maybe your low back expand. And exhale, side it out. Start to push your breath out from the belly, all the way empty out your lungs. One more big inhale. Exhale, side it out. If you have your arms extended long, bring your arms to the side and close your knees like you're closing up the book. And now have your knees together but walk your feet out. So this is just a counter pose of the butterfly pose. This is the internal hip rotation. And continue to have 3 more big breath in here. And big exhale out. Letting go all your to-do list. Make the next 60 minutes just for you, focusing on your breathing. And you can also use Ujjayi Breath throughout our practice. Ujjayi Breath, you will be inhaling and exhaling through the nose. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat like you're fogging up a mirror. Create an Oceana sound. Ujjayi Breath will help you build up heat in your body, and I encourage you to use Ujjayi Breath throughout our practice. Now slowly bring your knees towards the chest and hug your knees in. Gently rock from side to side. So massaging your whole backside body here. And keep your right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, squeeze your right knee towards your right armpit. Exhale, find a gentle twist. So crossing your right knee over to the left and gaze right. 3 deep breaths here. Trying to have your right shoulder on the mat. Big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, coming back to center, squeezing your right knee in one more time. Exhale, we swap out the leg. Hugging your left knee in as you inhale. Squeeze your left knee towards your left armpit. Exhale, crossing your left knee over to the right and gaze left. An option to close your eyes, to tune in. Maybe you feel the difference between both sides. Just acknowledging it. Every day is different for our body. So be gentle with yourself. One more big breath in here. As you exhale, coming back to center. Hugging your left knee in one more time and release both legs long. Bend into both knees. We're gonna find a bridge pose here. So your feet should be about hips width distance. As you inhale, start to lift your hips up, pressing down through both feet. So your shoulders and head is on the mat. Start to use your glutes. Your core is engaged here. Tug in your belly to protect your lower back. Your front thigh is engaged. One more inhale here to lift. And exhale one vertebra at a time. Slowly lower down. Hugging both knees to your chest, rocking forward and back a couple times. And find the tabletop. Take your time. So your shoulders will be right above your wrist. Your hips align with your knees. Spine is neutral. Start to engage your core here to maintain a long spine. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, cow pose, lift your tailbone up, lift your chest. Exhale, cat, dome the spine, pushing the floor away. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, cat, dome the spine. And finding a few more rounds, either cat-cows or any organic movements that feels good in your body. Maybe some C shapes, some S shapes. Warming up our spine here. Now slowly coming back to neutral tabletop. Extend your right heel back. Shift your weight forward and back a couple times. So feel the stretch of your right calf muscle. Extend your left arm long in front of you, your thumb facing towards the sky. Inhale, extend your arms and your right leg. Exhale, elbow to knee, dome the spine. Two more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Find your balance. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Back to neutral tabletop. We switch sides. So extend your left heel back, shifting your weight forward and back a couple times. Warming up our left hamstrings, our left calf muscle. Reaching your right arm forward. As you inhale, point your left toes back, long spine. Exhale, elbow to knee, dome the spine. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Neutral tabletop. Find a couple more rounds, cat-cows. on your own. Neutral tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. So lift your hips up. Your feet should be hips width distance or maybe wider for this first downward facing dog. Your palms will be about shoulders width distance, really pressing down through all 10 fingers on the mat. And you can bend your knees a lot here. You want to lengthening your tailbone up towards the sky. So stretching out your whole backside body. Also feel the stretch on both hamstrings. One big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Wrap dog fold. So deep bend in your knees, let your upper body hang heavy here. Your chest maybe touches the thigh. Head and neck relax. Option to grab opposite elbows. You can rock from side to side. Shake your head, yes. Nod your head, no. Decompressing our spine. Release both palms to the mat, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time. Standing mountain pose, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes together. Also engage your quad muscle. Everything's engaged here. Proud chest, shoulders away from your ear. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, hands to heart. And pause here. I invite you to set an intention for our practice today. You can think about one word you want to focus on. Maybe it is a feeling you want to work on, or anything that come to your mind for our practice. Take an inhale to acknowledge your intention. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, find a gentle bend towards the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend towards the left. Big side body stretch. Inhale, center. Now bring your palms to your lower back and find the supported back bend. So lift your heart. Option to squeeze your shoulder blades together and push your hips forward. Use your palms as a support. Now coming back to center. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Find a supported low lunge, so lower your left knee down. Your right knee will be right above your right ankle. Start to feel the stretch of your left hip flexors, your psoas. Tuck in your belly, use your core, rise up, crescent lunge, shoulders away from your ears. As you inhale, sink a little lower. Exhale, open twist towards the right, gazing towards your right fingertips. Inhale back to center. Exhale, half split, straighten your right leg, flex your right toes towards your face. I like to shift my weight forward and back a couple times here. This feels good for my hamstrings. And keep breathing. Now gaze towards the front of the mat. Walk your hands forward. Find the pyramid pose. So straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Your left toes is about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the left side of the mat. Micro bend your right knee to protect your knee joints. And try to square both hips towards the front of the mat. So bring your right hip back, left hip forward. Feel the stretch of your both hamstrings here. Head and neck relax. Now step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. This time, find a steeple grip. So release your index finger. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, find the bend towards the right. So lengthen out your whole left side body. Can you push your hips left a little more? This is a deeper side bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale, find the bend towards the left side. And try to have your both shoulders in one line. And chest is proud. Weight evenly distributed to both feet. Coming back to center. This time, inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, find the back bend. Option to still have a supported back bend, or you can cactus your arm to lift your heart. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lower your right knee down. Draw your navel in, lengthening your tailbone down. Inhale, rise up, Crescent Lunge. Shoulders away from your ear. Can you sink a little lower? Long spine. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, open twist towards the left. Gazing towards your left fingertips. If it's okay, in your neck. Inhale back to center. Exhale, half split, straighten your left leg. Flex your left toes towards your face. So same options. You can shift your weight forward and back if it feels good. You might also feel the stretch in your lower back as well. Gaze towards the front of the mat. Start to walk your hands forward. Tuck your back toes. Pyramid pose. Straighten both legs. Shorten your stand. So right toes about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the right side. Let your upper body hang heavy here, stretching out both hamstrings. Still trying to square your hips forward. So bring your right hip forward, left hip back. One more big breath in here to stay. As you exhale, step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low, reaching both arms long. Option to bring your palms to heart center if it's too much for your shoulder. Your weight should be in your heels. Your core is engaged, spine is long, so slightly untuck your tailbone to maintain a long neutral spine. You should feel this in your inner thighs. Everything's working here. If you're shaking, that's good. That means your muscle is working hard. You got this. One more breath in here to stay. And exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. So step both feet back, your shoulders above your wrist, your hips align with your shoulders. Imagine yourself puffing up the middle of your shoulder blades. Core is engaged. Now lower your knees down and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, low cobra, lift your heart, pressing down your pubic bone. Spine is long. Exhale, release. We do that one more time. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Nice job. So that is our vinyasa flow for today. We are gonna repeat that flow many times throughout our practice. Know that you always have options to skip it, to do add-on. This is your practice, so listen to your body. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute, circle, sweep both arms up. Exhale, option with the back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. This time, inhale, shift to your tippy top toes. Exhale, lower no more than halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your heart, your kneecap lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. So this is another options for our vinyasa flow. You can either do a low cobra or upward facing dog or skip it. Inhale, your right leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. This time, keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arm, reaching both arms back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, crescent lunge, reaching both arms up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So spin your back heel down. Deep bend in your front knee. Keep peeling your right knee open. Extend both arms long, shoulders away from your ear. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over, stretching out your whole right side body. Exhale, side angle, reaching your right arm down, left arm up. So your whole side body is long here, so you try to peel your left shoulder back even more, so your chest is lifted. Inhale, coming back to center, straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Find the reverse triangle, so reaching your right arm up and over. As you exhale, start to tilt your hips toward the left side and start to bring your right arm down, left arm up, triangle pose. You also can bring both hands on your waist to find some support. So everything is aligned here. Your both hips are in one line. Your left shoulder stacking right above your right shoulder, gazing towards your left arm. Your weight evenly distributed to both feet. One more inhale here to stay. And exhale, coming back up to center. Now spin your right foot forward, left heel out. So warrior two towards the back of the mat this time. So bend into your left knee. Inhale to reverse, reaching your left arm up and over, stretching out your whole left side body. Exhale, find the plank pose and go through your flow towards the back of the mat. And we all meet back in downward facing dog. Beautiful. From downward facing dog, inhale, your right leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. So spin your back heel down. Keep peeling your right thigh open. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over. Exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, star pose, create space. Exhale, goddess squat. One more time, inhale, star. Exhale, squat down. So strong. Inhale, star. Now warrior two towards the front of the mat. So bend into your left knee. Inhale to reverse warrior, reaching your left arm up and over. Exhale, find your flow. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Beautiful, Nicole. So one more strong last side to go now. Inhale, your left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. And stay here for the exhale. Your two hips are in one line. Back heel lifted tall. One more inhale, heel, reach both arms long. Exhale, airplane arm. Core engage, your belly away from your thigh. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open up, spin your back heel down, gazing towards your left fingertips. Keep peeling your left thigh open. Inhale to reverse, reaching your left arm up and over. Still commit to the bend in your left knee. Exhale, side angle, reaching your left arm down, right arm up. Keep pressing into the knife edge of your right foot and peeling your right shoulder open. Inhale, rise back to center, straighten both legs, shorten your stand, reverse triangle. Inhale, reaching your left arm up and over. And exhale, triangle pose, tilt your hips towards the right side and start to lower your upper body down. Your whole front body is facing towards the side of the mat. Everything's aligned. So imagine your body is within two panels of the glass. So your right hip stacking right, align with your left hip, right shoulders on top of the left, gazing towards your right fingertips. Core engaged to help you stabilize. One more inhale here to stay. As you exhale, slowly rising back up, pivot your Left toes in, right toes out. Warrior two towards the back of the mat. So bend into your right knee this time. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over. Exhale, chaturanga. Facing towards the back of the mat. You got this. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your right heel down, reaching both arms long. Inhale to reverse, reaching your left arm up and over. Exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Let's find the shoulder rings. So bring your hands on your thigh. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. So bend into your right knee. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over. Exhale, plank pose, and find your flow. Take a child's pose, drink some water, towel off. Nice job, everyone. We have a few more balancing posture before we coming back down to the floor. When you're ready, we all meet back in downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, let's take one collective breath here. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low, reaching both arms long. Now bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, find the twist towards the right. So your left elbow might be between your knees, maybe at the outside of your right thigh. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. One more inhale here to stay. And exhale, coming back to center chair pose. You got this. We're gonna go straight to the other side. I'm with you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist left. Shaking is good. And you are strong. You got this. Try to making sure your both hips are in one line. So if your right knees are pointing forward, try to push both knees in one line here. One more inhale here to stay. Exhale back to center, forward fold, release. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep both arms up, upward salute. Exhale, find your back bend. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, and find your flow. Know that you always have options to skip it. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, reaching both arms long. This time, spin your back heel down, so your back heels on the mat. Interlace your hands in your lower back. As you inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, find a humble warrior. So start to lower your upper body down towards the inside of your right thigh and keep bringing your knuckles away from your head. So feel the stretch in your shoulders. One more round of breath here. Now slowly rising back up. Release your palms, find your crescent lunge. And from here, can you find a warrior 3? So start to shift your weight towards your right foot. Lift your left leg up. Your arms can either reach towards the front of the mat, or you can bring your palms to heart center. Your back toes are flexed, so keep kicking your left heel towards the back of the mat. Balancing on your right foot, so strong, using your core. Engage your belly, long spine. We lower down to standing split in 3. You got this, 2. 1, standing split, release both hands down. Start to continue to lift your left leg up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, Shiva squat, knees to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, extend. Now step your left foot back and step your right foot back. Plank pose and find your flow. So strong. Inhale, your left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Now lower your back heel down. Interlace your hands in your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, humble warrior. Lower your upper body down. Bring your knuckles away from your head. Your mind starts to wander here, coming back to your intention. Where is your breath? Now slowly rising back up. You know where we are going, reaching both arms up. Can you find a warrior 3 from here? So start to shift your weight towards your left foot. Lift your right leg up. Flex your right toes. Warrior 3. So same options with your hands. You can either reach both arms long. You can bring your palms to heart center. Your hips are facing towards the mat. Spine is long, micro bend. your standing leg to help you balance. We lower down to standing split in 3. You got this, 2. 1, standing split. Keep lifting your right leg up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, Shiva squat, knee to knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, extend. Low lunge, step your left foot back, plank pose, and find your flow. From downward facing dog, this time, walk your hands back to meet your feet. And your feet is about mat width distance, heels in, toes out. So find your Malasana Squat, squatting down, hands in heart center. You can use your elbow to try to press your hips open. If you have any inversion that's in your practice, you're welcome to go there. If you're staying in Malasana Squat, I offer you different options. So bring your right hand down, inhale, reaching your left arm up, create space towards your whole left side body. One more inhale here to reach. And exhale, lower your left hand down. Inhale, reaching your right arm up. Notice if your right knee tend to want to fall forward, can you keep your right knee open here? Exhale, release. If you're in any inversion, we all meet back in Malasana Squat. Now release both hands down, straighten both legs. We move on to gorilla pose. So your both feet parallel to one another, feet about hips width distance. Flip your palms and slide your palms underneath your feet. So your toes might touches your wrist. Let your upper body hand heavy here. Use your body weight to massage your palms. We've done a lot of chaturangas today, so this is your opportunity to sending some love and care to your palms. You can gently rock forward and back. And your head and neck is relaxed here. One more big breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. Start to walk your hands out. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upper salute, reaching both arms up. Exhale, chair pose, sink low. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist right. So left elbow outside of the right thigh or maybe between your knees. We won't be here too long. Shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left leg up, flamingo pose. Duck your left foot back. You are in revolve twist. Option to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. We will be here for 5 breaths. So settle in this not so comfortable pose. Your arms can both extend long Maybe you form a half bind or full bind if it's in your practice. One more full round of breath here. And slowly bring your palms back to heart center. Frame your right foot, straighten both legs, pyramid pose. So let your upper body hang heavy here. This is the same pose we've done at the beginning of our class. So notice if this one feels any different than the very first one we've done. Step your left foot forward, forward fold, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. And once you're there, closing your eyes, pause here for one full round of breath to letting that side go before we move on to the other side. Open your eyes, inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, chair pose, sink low. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist left. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. Now shift your weight towards your left foot. Lift your right leg up, flamingo pose. Duck your right foot back, revolve twist. Option to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. So 5 deep breaths here. Same options for the arms. If you expand your arms or you find a half bind or full bind on the other side, you can move on to do so. Every inhale, you feel lengthening your spine. And every exhale, you twist. Still trying to tuck in your belly. This will help you twist even deeper. One more big breath in here to stay. And as you exhale, slowly bring your palms back to heart center. Frame your palms by your left foot. Pyramid pose, so straighten both legs. Let your upper body fall over towards your left leg. Now step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, plant your palms. Step both feet back. We have a little bit final core work here. So we're gonna do side plank one time on each side. So bring your right hand on the middle first and spin both heels down. Reaching your left arm up, side plank on the left. Keep pushing your hips up. You always have options to lower your right knee down for more support. So strong. One more inhale here to stay. And exhale, coming back to plank pose. We go straight to the other side. Bring your left palm in the middle. Spin both heels down, reaching your right arm up this time. And keep pushing your hips up. Squeezing your glute, engage your core. Feel the work on your upper arms. So strong. Now bring your right hand down, plank pose, and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Nice job. Have a couple of more of the back strengthening posture here. The first one is half locust. So you will bring your palms by your side, palm face down. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your heart, pressing down your pubic bone and the tops of your feet. Feel your lower back muscles strong here. And thinking about lengthening your spine instead of the back bend here. One more inhale here to extend. Exhale, release, gaze right, left cheek on the mat. The second round, we will do full locust. So we are gonna lift everything up. Bring your head back to center. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arms. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Option to interlace your hands in your lower back. You have additional shoulder stretch here. Inhale, one more lift. Exhale, release. Gaze left, right cheek on the mat. Maybe reconnecting with your own heartbeat. The next two rounds, I'm gonna cue one leg bow pose. If the full bow is in your practice, you're welcome to do so. So for one leg bow, bring your head back to center and bend into your right knee. Grab a hold from the outside of your right feet. Your left palm is by your face. As you inhale, start to kick your right foot into your palms. And use your left arm to help you lift your heart. Thinking about the more you kick, the more you lift. Can you still engage your core here to protect your lower spine? Inhale, one more kick, one more lift. Exhale, release, gaze right, left cheek on the mat. So one more side, bring your head back to center. Your right palm by your face, bend your left knee. Grab a hold of your left foot. Exhale out all the air to prepare. Inhale, start to kick your left foot into your palm. Lift your heart, squeezing your glutes. Keep kicking, keep kicking. The more you kick, the more you lift. Strong back muscle. One more inhale here to kick. Exhale, release, gaze left. Option to bend both knees to windshield wipe. Release your lower back. Now flipping yourself like flipping a pancake. So you're lying down on your back now. Hugging your knees to your chest. You've made it. You've done all the hard work. Now it is time for you to relax and to stretch. So rock from side to side, massaging your upper back, middle back, and lower back. And finding happy baby pose. So bending both knees. You can grab either outside or inside of your feet. So you have options here. If you want to working on opening up your hips more, you can keep bending your knees and use your elbow to press your feet down to open up your hips and try to have your whole spine on the mat. So our tailbone tend to curl up here. Try to press your tailbone down. If you want some more hamstring stretch, you can working on straighten one leg, straighten the other. Maybe you straighten both legs. So your body should tell you what it wants right now. So follow your body, your intuition. You can also rock from side to side here, giving yourself a big smile for all the hard work you've done for your body. Now in your own time, find legs off the wall pose. So straighten both legs. So you can stay in legs off the wall pose, or if you have any final pose, like plow or shoulder stands that you wanna do, this is your time to do those poses, or you can stay in legs off the wall pose to enjoy this very restorative posture that will enhance our circulation. So feel that fresh blood rushing back to your heart, to your head. If you're in any inversion, we all meet back in legs off the wall pose. Now bend your knees, give yourself the biggest hug yet, and take a big inhale. And exhale, Shavasana, taking up space, feet flop open, palms faces up, rolling your shoulders away from your ear, closing your eyes. So let your body, give your body this opportunity to digest and integrate all the hard work you've done for your body. So let yourself think about absolutely nothing for the next minute or so. I will guide you out when it is time. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on to your day, starting to invite some movements in your body, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, gently rock your head from side to side, and pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat in your own time. And bring your palms to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me for the past 60 minutes, sharing your energy to take care of yourself so you can take care of your loved ones. I hope to see you all again soon. Namaste.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Janet.